Hello, and welcome back to the channel. All right, so we are ready to take on the Umber Hulks again. We have hired Sim Maximus, and
Fine.
Hello
it
again.
is
Will you
time.
be fighting our leader? Very well. Looking for an easy battle?
Attention, honored guests. The Scourge of Balot's Pit
Placate the
wants to
crowd.
give
We
us
need to
a
get that
show.
item. That's a weird spot for him.
Yes,
Kind of
it
an awkward
shall
spot for
be.
him to be in.
Yeah,
All right,
sure.
so the idea here, we're going to have him tank. And one other thing, too, that I forgot to do with this Minotaur that we get, you'll see here in a second. Something I had completely forgotten about. Rachel, you put a chaotic commands on Sim Maximus. That way he cannot be confused. Maiden, give me your spell trigger to buff Sim and everybody, please. I want an improved haste on Sim Maximus. Okay. Oop. Alright, check this out. So on the Minotaur, I completely forgot. He gets Berserker Rage. There was no need for him to ever take any of the confusion, eat any of those confusions or charms and actually take it. He could have prevented it. And he gets all the bonuses of Berserker Rage. Just crazy. Crazy to me. Anyway, Phallic. Spell Sequencer. Maben. Spell Sequencer. Rachel. Chaotic commands on yourself, my dear. Put improved haste on Crow. Valak, you just chill. Right. Alright, I want improved haste on Valak as well. Valak,
Yeah.
pop that true shot, called shot, rather. Crow, enrage. Rachel,
Nothing to it.
The buddies will be piled high today.
actually, we're going to let the Minotaur die. Okay. Now Rachel can start popping the AoE buffs. Maben. Actually, maybe you could just auto attack. Crow can get in there now that Sim Maximus is good on the aggro. Phallic can enrage. Now he can get in. Valak, you start attacking.
Dangerous mistake.
Yeah, everybody can just get in and attack now.
Another casualty in the pit.
Sim Maximus, amazing against the Umber Hulks. If you can give him immune to the charm, give him chaos
The
commands.
champions of Balot's
Not charm,
Pit have
confusion.
won.
Give him some buffs. I love that. I really like these mercenaries you can hire. That was such a good idea. And we got our item. We can move on to the drow.
Your pre-match appeal for material wealth paid off. Someone who wishes to remain anonymous wanted you to have this and asked that you continue kicking ass and spilling entrails. Enjoy.
Get a hide armor. Identify you. Ager's hide +3. It is a, what is that, leather? Hide? No, it's hide armor. Armor class 3, 5 versus piercing and missile. We get immunity to confusion and 15% resistance to cold, fire, and acid. Seems good. I'm sorry, seems useful. That's very much better. That is definitely better. So we're going to replace this orc leather +3. And we go from -1 armor class to -2 on Valak, plus makes him immune to confusion. We're going to do the Umber Hulk fight one more time. I want to play with something. I want to test something here.
Yes, it will be done.
Let's sell this orc leather.
The fair folk rarely have time for small talk.
All right. And what are we looking like? We still need a level 8 spell for Thalic. We really do need a lot more spells.
Very well.
Pray to your pathetic gods, surfacers. Will show you no mercy. You're a slave like me, bitch. Where's Lolth now, huh? Think she gives 2 shits about you? So come back here. We're going to prepare all of our stuff, and I got an idea. It's nothing spectacular. But it's something different. Just a different way to do the fight. So target myself when I see the enemy with a mirror image, please. Let's do the same for Mabon as usual. This will take care of... I like having these sequencers taking care of my buffs. Since we cannot pre-buff. So stone skin, spirit armor, and I like blur. Mabon sequencer as usual, emotion, hope, and courage, and stone skin. Spell sequencer for Thalic. Globe of invulnerability, improved haste. And a cat's grace. I like it. Spell shield. You know what? Maybe let's do a damaging one. Do a triple slow and a fireball. Why not? Just for fun. And... ooh, that could be a bad idea. With what I want to do, that might have been a mistake. Whatever, we'll roll with it. And...
what is your will?
yeah, can't think anything else.
Indeed.
You know, this priestess is down here talking a lot of shit. I was like, you know, we're all slaves, right? But I'm the one who gets to roam around, gets to go to the kitchen and eat, has a bunk to sleep in. You're in a pit on a concrete floor with a bunch of blood smears. Exactly where you drow belong. So I did look up what the rat does, and I'm digging it.
Hello again. Will you be fighting up very well? Looking for an easy battle?
The rat basically gets 90% damage reduction to everything. It's so stupid. To all physical damage. It's pretty crazy. But very neat. I like it.
Attention! Before we begin, courageous!
So we have no more. I really just want to do this for fun. But all right, so Valak, you go ahead, change into the rat.
Consider it done.
Crow, let's get the Minotaur out, please. I want improved haste on Crow. Valak, you get your buffs going. Maven, you do so as well. Rat did not get the buffs. He should have gotten the buffs. I mean, he's getting the thing. The animation. We're going to put chaotic commands on Valak. You, Barbarian Rage. Maven, spell trigger that area. We'll have Dark Oaths.
What?
We'll have him Stone Skin. Thalic spell trigger now. Chaotic Commands is on Valak. The nuke is out.
All right.
Now that looked like it hurt.
Now wait a minute. Okay, the fireball went out. Where were the slows? Both of the slows failed off Maven's spell trigger. That is
What do you want?
obnoxious.
You say so.
Okay.
Ow!
So now the rat is doing his thing.
Hmm?
Valak. Actually, no.
If
Cancel
you
that.
insist.
So here we are going to Greater Malison. Very disappointed these things aren't slowed. And with what are we going to do here? So Dark Oath, we are going to start passing out some enfeeblements.
Ow!
Now that looked like it hurt.
I mean, look at, he's still at 124 hit points with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These Umber Hulk Elders, and he's still at 124 hit points.
Ow! Ow!
Okay, Greater Malison is out. That's one enfeeblement out as well. So we're going to do another Ray of Enfeeblement on this guy.
What is my task?
And then here we're going to start passing out some Feeble Minds, which will take them out of the fight.
Ow!
Rachel, give me, I should have did this earlier, put a chaotic commands on yourself, please. There's one Feeble Mind out. Here's a second Feeble Mind going out.
Ow! Ow!
Second Ray of Enfeeblement. So 2 of these are down to 5 strength, seriously reducing their damage. Let's get a third one on this guy, and Rachel,
Ow! Ow!
you could start. Actually, no, You don't need a recitation there. Let's just curse them. Back it up a little bit.
Ow!
And I think here, since he's down to 74 hit points, we have 1, 2 Rave Enfeeblements, 1... oh. Wait, I thought we had 2 Feeble-Minded. Now, 1... Just 1... Oh, well, our second one's going out at least. Okay. So now 2 are Feeble-Minded. They are completely disabled. Feeble Mind, Feeble Mind. Enfeeblement, Enfeeblement. That's 3 enfeeblements. So now we're going to take Valak and we're going to switch him over to the Troll. Now he's going to get that crazy regeneration. And we are going to put a improved haste on the Troll because I believe he doesn't have it. Where's Valak?
Ow!
I don't know why it says he has confusion on him. He shouldn't.
Ow! 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 No problem.
Okay, now we're going to run a little bit. We're going to let him regenerate.
Ow! Ow!
Get him, baby.
Ow!
Okay, we should
If you say
debuff them a little bit.
Yep,
So go ahead and recitation.
I could do that.
Ow!
Oh,
That's supposed to be on the inside.
they're coming after Rachel now.
Yeah, sure.
Sweet, they changed. Come on, baby, you
Now
got
all the
this.
real nasty things are gonna come crawling out.
Do another one,
All right.
or another, not
Uh-huh.
recitation, not chant, but the other one. Names are escaping me. Okay, there's one down.
Impressive,
Now
performer.
we will do
But
a-
Can you do it again?
Chant Rachel. And even with enfeeblement, they still pump on damage.
Impressive, performer.
What's up?
But can you do it again?
I meant to do that.
Aha! Fantastic carnage. More. More.
Love it.
Aha! Fantastic carnage. More. More.
I meant to do that.
Another casualty in the pits. And another one goes down. Drag him out, but keep going. And
Love it.
another one goes down. Drag him out, and keep going.
Just a different way to do the fight.
Palos Pits have won.
Trying to be a little creative. I feel like we could have debuffed. I should have debuffed them a little bit more. Because having to run around. I mean, those 3 all had enfeeblement on them. And enfeeblement. Puts their strength to 5. The victim is reduced to a strength of 5 for the duration of the spell. However, all the target receives all of the penalties for a 5 strength, such as attack and damage penalties, as well as lower the weight allowance. So, I mean, it should have significantly reduced their damage. You
Simple
saw what
enough.
kind of damage they were still doing with just 3 of those Humber All Killers. That's really. I mean, I'm not like upset by that, but I mean, I feel like they did quite a bit of damage. It's notable. That's what I'm saying. So now it's time that we move on to the Drow because we got both items for the Ember Hulk fight. And I think what we'll do. How do I want to go about this? Let's take a look at spells real quick. Phallic. Oh, don't crash. Oh my god, that little slight pause scared me. Alright, so level 8 spell. I have played around with 2 spells off camera because I know that a long time ago at level 9, the shape change ability, shape change into the Mind Flayer, crashes the game. And I have not updated anything since, so that's going to still crash my game. I'm not foolish enough to think that something magically changed since then. Monster Summoning 5 that I played with off camera. Not on this playthrough, before I decided to record this. Monster Summoning 5 crashes my game as well. I actually tried to look up how to fix this, and I don't know. It's annoying. If I want to continue playing after the recordings, I'm gonna look at see if there's any updates or anything. Maybe do a complete uninstall and reinstall. But as far as level 8 spells go, improved mantle. I mean, I really want protection spells for Phallic. I really want protection spells. Because what we need to do, I believe, since Phallic is the fighter mage, he doesn't need tank items. So, and he's wearing a freaking robe, and he gets to wear a helmet, so he can't be crit. That's amazing. But he needs to really pump on the damage. Crow, on the other hand, once we start getting high level abilities, he can do damage, but he can't take a hit like Phallic. He's got no spells. He's got nothing. So we need to go for tankiness on him. So when we get high level abilities, we are gonna get as many of the what's called hardiness HLAs that we can get with him. Phallic, I'm gonna go for critical strike. I like whirlwind attack. I read several things about like, oh, it's so bad, it's garbage. Like, no, it's not. It is not. It's not as good as the others. I'll concede to that. But to say it's garbage or dog shit is like you're just over exaggerating your opinion. Like, don't tell me it's worthless. I've used it. I use it a lot, and it's so good. It has been so useful on my Throne of Ball playthrough that I'm playing right now. I'm using it, and it wrecks. So, I don't know. Anyway, but I will take their advice because these people definitely know more than me. But to say like Whirlwind is dog shit, you're grossly overstating it. It's not dog shit. It's good. Deal with it. We're gonna go with improved mantle on Phallic, I think. My level 8 spell. And we could... Yeah, that's fine. What's the cast time on that? Cast time of 1.
Jesus.
Abidazim's Horde Wilting. Very good. And how much cash do I have? 10,000.
Speak fine.
Now, I do know that once we beat the drow, all the vendors are going to get new stock. Now, I'm not sure. I am not sure if that means that I have to buy something like these Zarnus's second sword arm. Really good. +1 Thaco. Actually, I am going to buy those right now, as a matter of fact. Put those on Thalic. I don't know if a second Xanaros's sword arm is going to pop up, but just in case it does, I want to make sure that we don't lose one, because I'm pretty sure they're not accumulative. So I just don't know. The amplifier. Can memorize 1 extra second level wizard spell. Eh. Where's... Did I already pick up that ring for her? I have got to stop doing other playthroughs while I'm doing recordings, because right now, earlier this morning, I fired up a solo fighter cleric playthrough in Baldur's Gate 1. I've been playing that for a couple hours. When did some errands, came back and decided to do a recording of this, and I constantly mix up playthroughs. Okay, so I did not get the cleric ring with her. Okay, so we got the magic resist neck on him. Cloak of protection on him. Crushing belt? Yes, crushing belt on him. These drow, we're going to be doing slashing damage. So might not hurt to pick up the belt. Ion stones, we just can't really afford. Like this, regenerate 1 hit point every 5 rounds. That's terrible for this. I would pick this up for sure. I don't know if I've said this already. Again, I do multiple playthroughs and on whims, so it's hard to remember what I say. But if I were playing the regular game, I would 100% pick up this Ion Stone, because when you travel, it could refill your hit points to full. Super good. But for the Black Pits, that's not good. I mean, you could almost say I made a mistake picking up the Ring of Regeneration on Valak. I mean, I could use that for anybody, but that's 1 hit point per round, which is 1 round is 6 seconds in real time. So 1 hit point every 6 seconds. And then you put him in that troll form. I mean, it adds up. And the ring regeneration will stack. So we could pick up a second ring of regeneration if one pops up and get 2 hit points per round. I love damage and heal over time effects a lot, personally. Cloak of displacement, no. Cloak of protection, not interested in. The Dale's Protector. Yeah, let's pick that up. Hands of Takok. That's the 18th strength one. Alright, so we got the Dale's Protector, +2 Thaco with missile weapons, going to Valak. Love it. We are down to what? 1675.
It will be done.
So here, what I think I'm going to do, we are going to, since we're going into the drow battle, we need to redo our spells, and I'm going to hire 2 mercenaries. Actually, maybe 3, I don't know, but definitely 2. Feldrick, the angry little halfling with the list, is going to be in there. Brother Elraish. is the first one we're gonna get, and possibly Leah Gashar. I think Gashar, whatever. The chick who talks to furniture. I think I would like to use all them because apparently they are very good for the drow fight. So we'll go ahead and pick up brother
Very well.
Elraish.
What? I mean, what can I do for you, my stray sheep?
He poses as a monk, but he is actually an assassin. Anyway, brother, I'm in need of assistance. Can you help me in my next match?
Of course I would. Lathander is the god of battle and warriors, after all.
Sounds great. Battle
Give
and
me
warriors.
a tap. Indeed.
That sounds like something we need in our life. Okay. So do a oh shit save because playing with bouncing between spells can, for whatever reason, crash my freaking game. Cloud kill is going to be worthless here. I'm going to get minor spell turning and 2 lower resistance on Phallic. Minor globe. Let's take out 1 stone skin, 2 stone skins. Put a minor globe and a secret word in there. I think I'm going to take out both hastes. Let's take out 1 haste, 1 spell thrust, and we'll put in 2 remove magic. My level 1 and 2 spells will be good. Thalic's done. Maven. Seven and 8 spells are man. So Feeble Mind. We're going to take out 2 Feeble Mind, put in 2 lower resistance on Maven. I think I like his level 4 spells. Slows are going to be useless. And so is Fireball. So we'll put in 3 remove magics. Let's put in 2 remove magic, 1 minor spell deflection. Melf's Acid Arrow won't do us too much good here. So let's put in a third mirror image and a stinking cloud. And his level 1s are fine. Rachel. We won't need a zone of sweet air. Shouldn't need a zone of sweet air. If we do, we'll get into the second one. We'll get a second invisibility purge at her level 3 spells. Cloud of Pestilence won't do us a whole lot of a whole lot of good, I don't think. Yeah, we don't need that. Let's take that out. And let's put in another Cure Serious Wounds. Chaotic Commands, are we going to need that? I don't think so. We'll put in 2 True Seeing. And since Rachel's probably not going to do a whole lot of... You know what? No, I think I do like Entropy Shield. She might get in there and mix it up. All right. So let's rest. Let's get our contingencies going. Target myself when I see the enemy. Mirror image. So, Stone Skin, Spirit Armor. Blur, I believe that's my usual. Hang on, something's funky here. Okay. Got confused there for a second. Alright. Motion Hope, Courage, and Stone Skin from Maven Sequencer.
Yes.
And spell trigger. I want Globe of Invulnerability. Improved Haste. I really don't think I need Cat's Grace. Let's do Minor Spell Turning. So Minor Spell Deflection, Blur, and Spell Shield. And that'll do for that.
If you insist.
I made a mistake with Rachel. I should have just made her a straight up cleric because I'm just not playing her as a fighter cleric. I'm just not. I think the buffs are too valuable in the party. Alright, so Brother Elraish will be here with us. Do a oh shit save.
Hello again. Will you be fighting our latest offering? Or will you attempt to fight one of your previous battles again?
I want my next battle.
Come one, come all, to the greatest show this side of the astral plane. Once more, I bring you a performer that is slowly but surely winning hearts and minds. In a world bereft of heroes, they fill the void, a beacon of light to all. I give you the Scourge of Baloth's Pit. Our challengers are some of the most despicable creatures in all of Toril.
The bane of all who walk in the sun. The ancient enemies of Thay are so depraved that even light itself hates them. Fear? Loathing? Disgust? You'll feel them all for the drow of House Alofor.
Before we begin, have you anything you'd like to say?
You know, Volo wrote the history of the Sword Coast. Prism sculpted the mask of Elisime. I shall create the greatest spectacle of gore seen this side of the Blood War. I need only the proper tools. Help me, everyone. Help me entertain you.
Do you hear that? The Scourge of Baloth's Pit asks us to help create a masterpiece of death.
Clearly he has the talent. Will someone give him the tools? Questions to ponder. But for now, combatants...
Hold, Denethor. These drow have not yet been paid for.
Oh, by the nine hells, why do you interrupt me?
Have I ever not paid before? You'll get your money now.
Yes. I will get my money now.
I can't get it right now. There's a match about to start.
Immediately afterwards, I'll...
See that I receive every last copper coming to me. Or we will see how well you fare in these pits of yours.
Of course, you... You wretched wench, threatening me in my own arena? What are you all looking at?
You lot just kill each other. You in the stands. Get to cheering, now. He ain't happy. Alright. So, Brother Elrish already hid in the shadows.
No problem. On my honor.
It kind of sucks because I really would like to put improved haste on him with Dark Oath.
I will do my best.
Yep.
What is your will?
So let's get our buffs going. Rachel, what am I doing first with you? I think a true sight.
Yes?
And spell trigger. The reason I go with the spell trigger first is because I put emotion, hope, and courage in there, and that'll hit any of the mercenaries that are within range. That's why I do that. And here, we're going to get a Mordekainen sword out, I believe, with Dark Oath. Okay.
What?
Now we'll get our spell trigger buffs on Thalic and Mabon. Barbarian Rage on him. Get him out. Alright. So, Drows. The Drow Wizard has Fire Spell Sequencer, Minor Spell Deflection, Fire Shield, Stone Skin. And I don't see... Is the Priestess still out here? Yeah. So no one's gone invisible yet. Alright, we'll get the sword up here. Brother Elrish is out doing his invisible assassin thing. Rachel. Do a called shot on Valak. Crow. You pop a rage. Rachel, let's get... We'll try recitation. Hopefully she doesn't get interrupted. And Valak, I want you to put improved haste on Crow. We'll let everyone kind of get established here. Alright, Valak's got called shot. We're going to put him immediately on the priestess. Switch over. Make sure I've got my freaking ranged weapon in my hands. Glad I noticed that. Alright, Thalic's sequencer has gone out. We're going to rage on him. Sword is going in. Maben. I want to spell thrust on the Drow Wizard to get rid of that minor spell deflection.
I meant to do that?
Fucking roll a 1. Alright. Dark Oath can put a stone skin out. Actually, no, you need to put an improved haste on Valak. What are you doing? Alright, recitation is out. And we're going to put an entropy shield on Rachel because she's a fighter cleric. We're going to try to play her like one this time. Crow, you can get in there now, and I want you on one of these scouts. Go. Phallic. Get back there in that other scout.
Ow!
Alright. Yeah, when these things die, by the way, they spawn 3 of these small spiders, and they can poison. A single death spell will really help in killing those, but we'll be okay. We've got skull traps and other stuff.
See that?
Alright, so Valak. What do we kill? So we've killed 2. We've killed 2 drow. 1 was definitely the priestess from Valak. We have 3 spiders here. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we only killed 1 drow, because I'm only seeing 3 spiders. The other's a magical sword. So I'm going to put our magical sword on this drow warrior. Rachel should just be about ready to cast Entropy Shield, and we'll put her on the drow warriors. While Phallic and Crow take care of these drow scouts, Maben, I want a remove magic back here to try to get these other protections off this wizard. He's got protection for magical weapons and stone skin.
Orders?
So we're gonna run Valak
I
around
can do
there.
that.
Ow!
See that?
Okay, there's brother Elrish. There's 1 scout down. I'll put Crow on the other scout to help kill this crap. Rachel, get up here. Start working on these warriors. Valak,
Yeah,
you run this
sure.
way. But let's not run into
The
them,
buddies
please.
will be piled high today.
And we will start working on these.
You didn't see that.
Maiden. Put a stone skin on. Okay. So Phallic,
Simple enough.
Crow.
All right.
The buddies
Okay,
will
Rachel,
be
you can
piled
start working
high
on them.
today.
Of course.
Get my wizards out of the way here. So it did not look like... God damn it. Our remove magic didn't work on the wizard.
What is my
So, but we
task?
need to interrupt that spell.
Yes.
Spell casting failure, that's perfect. And Maiden, I'm sorry, Dark Oath, we're going to put a skull trap right here, and we're going to run Crow and Phallic towards it, and we're going to take care of all these spiders. Alright. I guess we'll run Valak up this way. Let's turn him into a troll and get him regenerating. There goes the skull trap.
If you say
The
so.
buddies will be piled high today.
Rachel, you can get these spiders. Troll can start working on these spiders. And we're going to play with this wizard. We're going to play with the wizard. Let's get his stone skins off, though. Actually, Phallic, you do remove magic. Maiden, magic missile the sword. Dark Oath can magic missile the sword.
Ow!
Rachel will finish off that spider. Crow, you could just come back here and hide.
Fine.
Phallic, kill that spider.
Ow!
Everybody finish off the sword.
Yeah.
You kill that. You kill that. Actually, Phallic, don't
It will be done.
shoot that.
Ow!
Okay.
No problem.
So here's what we're gonna do.
Very well.
Oh, please tell me he didn't kill. Oh my God, he killed Brother Elrish. I was just going up there to save him too, or to heal him.
Indeed.
Oh man, I don't think I've ever lost Brother Elrish to the Drow before. Alright, anyway, protection from evil radius with Rachel, and we are going to summon a Cactus.
Oh, magic has failed me.
Are you fucking kidding me? Cocksucker, just beat him to death. Fucking cocksucker. Unbelievable.
Speak.
Oh man, we got to run that back.
I meant,
Ah.
I meant to do that.
Didn't see that. If you
Oh
insist.
man, I'm really irritated right now.
A victory worthy of the epics.
I legit can't think of a time, even on insane difficulty, because I've beaten this on insane. I've never lost Brother Elrish. I don't have a memory of that. I'm super irritated by that. And then I was gonna have the Cacophene solo the wizard because I love my one-on-one fights in this game. If you guys watch my Baldur's Gate 1 playthrough, you know I love my 1v1s.
Give me a task.
And Jesus.
Simple enough.
The dashing duelist, the persistent pugilist, the gallant gladiator returns. Have you a moment to discuss your latest match?
Sure.
According to the schedule, a group of drow were your latest opponents.
Correct. They were ferocious combatants, but in the end, their dark spider goddess could not save them.
Your declaration was the drivel of a deluded dimwit.
Here's how it happened. The drow were driven to defend themselves by a dogged enemy determined to decimate them. They were diabolically destroyed, their bodies disgustingly disfigured by the depraved devil. Your propaganda is getting out of control.
With you as its subject, this chronicle will surely be a bestseller.
Alright, so we got new inventory. 16.6k gold. So we'll level up and buy some stuff before we go on to the next episode. Now here I've given this some thought. With Thalic, I think I want to really prioritize weapons. Because depending on what it is we have to fight next, so on and so forth. As a matter of fact, what am I going to do? I think what I want is the katana. I think that's what I want. Because I do know the weapons that we're going to be getting, and I think being able to utilize them in certain situations is going to be pretty important. Because we've already got Grand Mastery and Longsword. We're level 3 in Scimitar, so when we get Belm, that's going to be good. But being able to use Celestial Fury, Black Bladed Disaster, stuff like that, I think is really useful. At least, I don't know if it's how useful it is, but it's definitely useful. You can't argue that, and it's fun. So, we'll put 1 point into Katana so we can use it, and we get our first high-level ability. Love it. Now, so many options. Boy, Planetars can really trivialize some fights here. Let's just go. I'm going to go with a Planetar. I should be going for. I mean, god damn it. I'm going to get all these extra 6, 7, 8 spells. Improved Alacrity is a must. Planetar is a must. Comet's a must. The Scribe Scrolls and Alchemy. Everyone will tell you how bad they are. If you're RPing, man, I don't think anything is useless in this game. It just depends on how you want to play, and I'm telling you now, I've played with, I think, almost everything at this point, from like loading, reloading, and stuff like that. I don't hate the Scribe Scrolls. I don't hate the Alchemy. There's 100% better choices, but yeah, I like it. But I think we're going to go with Planetar right off the bat. And with Crow, he gets a high level ability, and as I said with Crow, we are going to be going for Hardiness. Hardiness, calling upon him reserves strength during times of danger. A warrior can use the Hardiness ability to gain 40% resistance to all forms of physical damage. The ability lasts for 1 round for every 2 levels of the warrior. Amazing. And with Crow, there's a chance I'll probably go with Whirlwind attacks. I mean, I really need to go for Critical Strike. I really should. But I really like Whirlwind Attack, Greater Whirlwind Attack. I don't care what anyone says. It's not garbage. I've used it on extremely difficult settings, and it's been useful. Not as good as Power Attack and Critical Strike, but... And then Death Blow and Greater Death Blow. If you are playing the base game without SCS, these are okay to use. But if you're playing with SCS in the Enhanced Edition, these are just, it's worthless. Because, Death Blow, for the next 2 rounds, any creature of 10th level or lower is instantly killed. Greater Death Blow. For the next 2 rounds, any creature 12th level or lower is instantly killed. SCS, everything's going to be 12th or above, especially when you get to the later stages of the game, so these become useless. So, but there's better options anyway for these, but yeah, anyway, hardiness is where we're going. Rachel. Get more priest spells. Now with Rachel, Mass Raise Dead, Implosion are definitely what we want at some point. I really like Energy Blades. They are so good. Helps a lot. With her being a fighter, cleric, hardiness would be great. I don't hate Storm of Vengeance. But Storm of Vengeance is kind of underwhelming, I think. Lasts for 3 rounds. A victim suffers 1d6 electrical, fire, acid damage, which can interrupt spells, which is good, but they get... I mean, they have a chance to be poisoned in it, too. It's a nice ability. I like it, but I think it could have been more for, especially being a high-level ability. Summon Elemental Swarm. I like this. Draining the power of the environment. This spell summons 4 16 hit dice elementals. One each from earth, air, fire, water. The elementals stay for 1 turn and will obey the caster for as long as they remain summoned. At a certain point, I believe you could get elemental princes, and those things are ridiculous. Summon Diva and Fallen Diva. Good, evil, right? They are the lesser version of Planetars. Not very good. Better choices. Mass Raise Dead is great. Brings up to 5 party members back to life, and then heals them for 3d10 plus 1 hit points per level of the caster. One thing to note, like they will, after they are rezzed, there's a delay between that and the heal. So if you use it in combat, you got to be careful. Position correctly. I think that one's a position. I can't remember. You know, now I'm confusing myself. I don't know if they res in the same spot now, or if they are summoned, if they're res next to the person casting Mass Raise Dead. But Implosion, this spell creates a rift in the earth beneath the target, which implodes and closes upon itself, crushing, burning the target, and holding it for 1 round. The spell is 10 d10 fire damage and 10 d10 blunt damage. Really good. Oh boy. Against my better judgment, I think I'm going to do Elemental Swarm. No, I'm going to do Implosion. I'm going to do Implosion. I want to be smart. Level up. Gets Dart. And you. So I'm going to go Improved Alacrity on Maven. Improved Alacrity is 100% a must spell to get. Improved Alacrity essentially erases the pause between casting spells. When cast, the wizard can begin casting a new spell, and the instant he is finished casting his current spell. The effect lasts for 2 rounds. So you get this, you get the Robe of Vecna, the Amulet of Power, and you time stop, cast Improve Alacrity, and then you can empty your spellbook. Pretty much almost everyone knows that. And everyone who plays this and gets to this point, every video explains it. But still really, really good. And I think that's the way to go. I think the same thing for Dark Oath. improved alacrity. And a level 7 spell. So we've got Ruby Ray Reversal. Want as many of those as we can get. More kind of sword. Kelvin's Warding Whip is pretty good. Pretty good. But I still think we need to go with spell turning. Another level 8 spell. And I want... we need to be a little more offensive with him. Let's go with Abidazim's Horde Wilting. And our level 9 spell. Definitely going to go Time Stop. You have Spell Strike, Spell Trap. I want Shape Change so bad, but I'm upset because I can't get the Mind Flare because it crashes my game. Very upset by that, but Time Stop it is. Valak. Ah, man. Just go Crossbow. Doesn't matter. Now for Valak, we're going to go Tracking. Because tracking is literally the best. I can't even finish that. Tracking, all it does is it shows red arrows where enemies are hiding in Fog of War. It is absolutely 100% pointless in the black pits. You cannot use it in the black. You can, but it's you can see your enemies at all time. So that's complete. But literally, this is all it does. Is it shows where enemies are in the Fog of War, which I don't hate. Like, if you're playing the regular campaign, if you took this, cool, man. I mean, if you don't know where enemies are or what's ahead of you, this can give you a heads up to allow you to pre-buff. I mean, there's uses to it. Is it optimal? Hell no. Resist magic is not good. You know, it's 50% magic resistance, but it doesn't stack. Greater Whirlwind Attack. I love it, but I think what we need to do we need to go to Critical Strike. So we'll get Power Attack. Because Critical Strike, you have to have Power Attack in order to get it. Requires Power Attack. Power Attack gives the ability to a chance to stun an opponent for 2 rounds. That's great. That's huge. If they fail their save, stun for 2 rounds. If something gets stunned this late in the game, man, it's just over. And then we'll get Critical Strike. So done there. And we'll do a quick save before we pull up Rachel's abilities. Spellbook, please don't crash. Thank you. I'm so scared of the crashes. And here, what I think I'm going to do is get Regeneration first. Duration 1 round every 2 levels. And the creature affected will regain 3 hit points per second. And this effect lasts for 1 round per 2 levels or until dispelled. So I'm going to put Regeneration in there. Lots of cool stuff you get, but we won't go through all of it when we're a little past time here. I think we're going to run this back. God damn it, man. I'm upset that we lost Brother Elraish. God damn it. So we're going to put a second Improved Mantle in there for Thalic, a second Cacophene. We don't even need Acid Storm. Let's get a third one just in case for this fight because I'm upset I lost that. Second Abidazim's Horde Wilting. Just fill up our spellbook. There's going to be some farming of money in between episodes so we can get spells.
It will be done.
I don't know if it'll be this one or the next one or what, but... So for Thalic... Boy, there's so many good level 9 spells. God, this game is so much better than 5th edition. I like Black Bladed Disaster. It's a really cool thing. You summon a sword. The sword acts as a +5 weapon and deals 2 to 24 damage to its victims. Also, every time it hits the target, the victim must make a save versus death at a +4 or be disintegrated. Also, there's a 10% chance with every hit the sword drains 4 levels from the target and heals the wielder for 20 hit points. I mean, it really does sound better on paper than it is practical use, because like in later parts of the game, there's a lot of stuff can't be level drained, stuff like that, but it's okay. So here, I think with Thalic, time stop is what we're going to go with. A lot of people will say how cheesy it is, and I kind of agree for the most part. It is kind of cheesy, but
very well.
That's okay. That's all right. Because we're going to do things different ways anyway, so. Oh. But what we need to do is we're going to go get the other guy, and hopefully he doesn't die. Oh. Marduk, please, sir, a moment of your time. These are the 2 guys that help in the kitchen. We've seen you in the arena. Can we talk? Yeah, go ahead. You've seen the kind of person the cook is, right? He's hard. He hates everyone. Denethor, the Winged, and us most of all. He once stabbed Shorter in the hand with a salad fork because he reached for some leftover icing. This has gone on for years. He treats his sides of beef better than us. Can't take it anymore. We've seen you in the arena, and we think you could help us. Well, yeah, I mean, the cook is a tyrant. I would like to help. The cook is terribly allergic to fungus wood. It comes from the Underdark and is sometimes ground into a powder to give dishes a special mushroom accent. The cook loves mushrooms. If you were able to get your hands on a bit of fungus wood and slip it into his food, he'd get very ill. We'll never escape this place, but we may have some peace for a while. Okay, I can help you. I knew we could count on you. Bellowgulp, the merchant, might have some fungus wood powder. Just drop it into a pot on the stove when the cook isn't looking. You'll have our undying gratitude if you pull this off, and we'll get a nice reward for you, I promise. Quick, Marty, let's get back. I think that I hear the cook.
Indeed.
Let's just teleport up here.
You got a question for me? You got 5 seconds. Talk fast.
Would you like to help me in my next fight?
Sure. I'm in a killing mood. I'll meet you in the arena when it's time.
If you insist.
Psst. I want to ask you about something. We've all heard how you vanquished Baloth and won your freedom. I admit I doubted it before, but your arena success makes me think the legend might actually be true. Are you interested in attaining your freedom once more?
And how do I know you're not setting me up?
You don't. The alternative is fighting till you die in the pits. Now are you in?
I mean, that couldn't have been a more perfect response. Yeah, I'm, what's in it? No, we know what's in it for him. Sure.
Great. Then we're a team on one condition. Title must not be harmed.
It's a deal. Now what do we do?
Any rebellion will have to face Denethor himself, his planar hunters, and the guards.
Denethor will have to be killed. I fear he's too invested in this place to let it go willingly. But we may be able to peel away his support.
I'm friendly with most of the guards.
That doesn't mean they'll just lay down their arms for me, of course. But I can get you a meeting with one of the lieutenants. Convince him to support the rebellion, and his subordinates will too. That'll take a very smooth tongue or coin that Denethor's paying to keep them loyal.
As for the planar hunters, the Winged is loyal to Denethor despite all her grumbling.
She has a tight grip on her people. It'd be best to deal with him before an uprising begins. I've no solid idea how you'd do that, but I have an inkling where you might start.
The hunters' quarters are upstairs. I've never been allowed up myself, but the first step is getting to the stairway.
Unfortunately, the only way through is to knock and then convince the guard that that opens the isolate to let you in. Not easy. The only ones they ever let through there are the nosers. The nosers?
The nosers are the planer hunter's slaves. Title hates them because he has no control over them, and they all know it.
He thinks they look down their noses at him. That's how they got that's how they got the nickname. They're easy to distinguish from the other slaves. They wear bright colored outfits, and that let the door guard differentiate them from others in the gloom. Right? So absolutely no one else is allowed through.
Actually, that's not true. My cousin Title is allowed through.
He has his own key, so he doesn't have to knock. He's the only other one than the nosers.
Once you're on the stairs, be careful. Word is the way up is littered with traps of all kinds.
Only the very crafty or very lucky will get through unscathed. After that, you'll need to live on your own wits. All right, you know what? We're really pushing past time. We'll come back to this because I'm going to get to the drow fights
Simple
and buy
enough.
some more stuff. The next episode, we'll take care of the cook, but we need to end this episode. Okay. Anyway, yeah, we'll end it here. Thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you in the next one.